Hi guys, you ready?
Yeah.
So today's activity is to help prepare us for reading Romeo and Juliet, okay? So we're going to look at some songs that you're already familiar with. Remember we listened to them earlier today. So you're already familiar with those songs and you probably heard them in real life all the time, but we're going to listen to
I haven't heard those songs though.
Hmm?
I haven't heard those songs. I haven't heard those
Well,
songs.
before today, did you hear them? Did you click on the video links today? Do you remember some of the songs that were like the Taylor Swift song?
I don't know about old songs though.
But did you listen to some of them today? Yes. And then you said you knew that song. You'd heard it before, remember? Maybe not all of them, but some of them you've heard before. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Just speak out loud so that we can hear you what you're saying, okay? I want to hear your thoughts. So, in this instance, the reason why we're doing this is because I wanted to start with something that you were somewhat familiar with to explain the idea of how what the type of text that you will encounter and the language that Shakespeare uses when he's writing. Do you remember what play we're about to read? I told you this a couple days ago, and we've been working on it. Do you remember, Jeremiah?
Yeah.
What is it?
Series.
What book are we about to read?
Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, so we're about to read Romeo and Juliet. And so when we read Romeo and Juliet, it's going to kind of sound like this side of the song lyrics. And so we need to understand that, and we're going to translate it to modern English. And you guys are going to do this on your own as well, okay? So we started with this is one of the songs, and I'm just going to tell you what the song is for understanding, but you will, for the others, you're going to pick from the choices of songs that you listened to earlier to figure out which song is which, okay? So for this first part here, the first thing, of course, you're going to read the text. From Western Philadelphia, I hail. Now, what you notice about Shakespeare is that he reverses the language. So when we would start our sentence with I, his I comes sort of in the middle of the sentence. So this is called inversion. The other thing is the vocabulary. Some of the words that he uses are a bit more challenging because we don't always use them today. So for instance, from Western Philadelphia, I hail. Well, what does this word hail mean? This word hail means to come from, okay? So I'm just going to put this here. And so now we can translate this sentence into how we might say it today. You might hear someone say, I come from Philadelphia, okay? And then it says, where in my youth I did spend my time. Well, that's also a tricky word. Didst really just means did. We normally say that word did. Where in my youth I did spend my days. And now we're going to invert this sentence. I spent my childhood there. So youth, we use that word youth, right? We know that that means young people, but we may not use it in that way. So we changed that here to say childhood. I spent my childhood there. So basically, let's go back and recap. I come from Philadelphia. I spent my childhood there. Upon the playground where I did idle and play, I played on the playground most of my days. So again, reversing this, and there's some words here that are tricky. We said that did means didst. So I don't have another sticky note for that one, but remember in your mind, and I'll just move this down here. Upon the playground where I did idle and play, do we know what that word idle means?
I don't like standing still.
Yeah, standing still, not doing anything. So he's just basically saying it's another way of saying play. I played on the playground most of my days. When a couple of knaves who were up to no good, so some guys, knaves is another word for guys, or maybe even troublemakers. So when a couple of troublemakers who were up to no good, some guys were causing trouble, did start a fray within my neighborhood. So they did start a fray within my neighborhood. What do you think fray might mean?
Right.
Excellent. Yep, and I've got that here. So they did start a fight within my neighborhood. And then we're going to reverse that. So we're going to say they started a fight in my neighborhood. My mother became afeared. What do you think happened with his mom?
She got scared.
Scared.
Very good, guys. So my mother became scared. My mom got scared. She did say, "Thou shalt move with thine auntie and uncle in Bel Air." So that's another thing. You'll see a lot of thine. So thine here means your. So she did say, and thou means you. So she told me to move with my aunt and uncle in Bel Air. I kind of ran out of room here. And so, yeah, but thine means your. All right. So now I want you to turn your papers over and you're going to try to do one together, okay? So you're going to work with each other. You're going to be good teammates. Who can read the directions for me? Come on, can you read the directions, please? Just put your first name for now. Jeremiah. Just put your first name for now. Can you read the directions while he's writing his name?
Read each line out loud with your teeth to use the word blank and sentence starters to help you rewrite each line in moderated words.
In modern words. Very good. Okay, so I like the way that it's broken this up. We've broken this up so that you have it. So wherever we see thou, we're going to put you. Wherever we see thine, we're going to put your. Let me grab a marker. If you don't mind doing a close-up on their paper. Kamani, do you have a highlighter?
No.
No? Okay, I'm gonna bring you one. All right. So highlight where you see thine, thou, and then we're gonna work together. So one person, Kamani, you're gonna highlight all the thous and thines. So you're going to highlight every time you see thou. You're going to highlight every time you see thine. So look here. Read each sentence. Thou art amongst a group of oafish louts.
Nice.
Do you see thine or thou in that sentence? All right. I need you to find those vocabulary words that are in the word bank, Jeremiah, and then we're going to go over together. Find the vocabulary words that are in the word bank. So you're looking for oafish, you're looking for layabouts, you're looking for desirous, you're looking for reside, you're looking for couriers, you're looking for rendezvous. So Kamani, he's going to do that part, and then you guys are going to come together. So right now I just need you to find all the thous, thine, or thee. Thou, thine.
Where they're supposed to be finding again.
So you are underlining, so you can put your highlight away for now.
Because I just highlighted that. I just highlighted one of those.
Yeah, but then I feel like it's going to get too confusing. Okay, if y'all want to do it together that way, that's fine. So you need that thine, thou, and thee, and you also need the vocabulary words. Okay, so for number, you guys are going to share with each other. Who wants to do number one? Okay, don't everybody volunteer at once. Jeremiah, you do number one. Kamani, you'll do number two. Then Jeremiah, do number three. And then Kamani, you'll do number four, okay? So put the top on the highlighter. Let's just talk about what we did very quickly.
For number one, I did a group with people that are among a group of oaks.
All right, let's read that again. Let's read it a little bit louder. Thou art amongst a group of oafish louts. All right, now which words did you highlight and why?
I did.
You highlight the first word. Well, it doesn't look like it's highlighted, but it should be highlighted. So go ahead and highlight that now. What is the first word? Are you having? Go ahead.
Rude or foolish.
No, I mean, tell me what it says.
Okay.
Oh, you did oafish.
Oh, oafish.
Okay, but what I thought when you said the first word, I thought you meant you highlighted that first word there. THOU. Highlight that also, please. Because what does that mean?
You. Wait, no, yours. Wait. I think. I don't know.
All right, let's see what makes sense in the sentence. And look at the here. We have some sentence frames to help us. Come on, are you with us? Sit up, please. I think this means you hang around with. So what do you think thou means? What do you think thou means, Jeremiah? I think this means you hang around with. So it's telling you. So what do you think thou means?
You.
You. Very good. So put you over top of thou. And then what did you say oafish meant? Because you did that one.
Rude or foolish.
Rude
All right.
or foolish.
Very good. So you don't have to, you can write it there. That's fine. But I need you to write it again here. I think this means you hang around with what? Thou art among a group of oafish louts. So what do you think it means? I think they're hanging around what type of people?
With foolish, with rude louts.
All right. And what do you think louts, what do you think that word louts means? Jeremiah, what do you think? This was your...
Foolish. Rude or foolish.
Well, that's what oafish means. So what is louts? Are they describing fish? Are they describing monsters? Are they describing people?
People.
All right. So I think this means you hang around with rude. Rude who?
People.
Very good. I think this means you hang around with rude people. So no, write it here on this blank. Just write rude people. Where's your rude? You need rude people. So just don't erase, that's wasting time. Put rude up top of here. All right, Jeremiah, start working on the next one. Let's see what you have. Kamani, what did you put here? What did you highlight already? Because you already worked on number 2. It says, who speaks at length of how you should receive what you desirest. So what word did you highlight? Can you say the word out loud, please?
Desire.
Okay, so this word means desire. So, what do you think this sentence means? Who speak at length of how you should receive what you desirest. You talk a lot about what you want, but Jeremiah, can you help us? Before you write anything, come on, let's say it out loud. What do you think this means?
You talk a lot about what you want,
But I desire.
Who speak at length of how you should receive what you desire. So you talk a lot about what you want.
but never desire it.
Say it one more time.
But never desire it.
Well, I think the desirous
Desires.
is what you want. So they are talking about what they want. Who speak at length of how you should receive what you desirous. You talk a lot about what you want. Okay, let's stop there.